Hello everybody and welcome back to Full House Sports here, myself Charlie. And before the video starts, please like, comment and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated as I try and become a one-man sports news bandwagon. Now, Friday night, Saturday morning, whichever way you look at it, sees the unbelievable event that is Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul, or Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, depending on which way you're swinging. And to me, it seems crazy that those words have just left my mouth. I think nobody saw this coming. I was also definitely in the boat of Jake Paul was going to pull out before the fight happened because of potentially the idea of it being too much. He would then leave with his dignity, I guess, intact, and he'd have got himself that legitimacy that he's always craved. I don't know. I just thought it was almost too good to be true. But it looks like it is happening. There's been the face-offs this week. I think there's power boats the other day. There's been a lot of stuff happening, a lot of talk. And now it is going to go on. I've got to say, I've not seen a lot of the build-up to the fight. I've watched some of Jake Paul's stuff where I think Aiden Ross was on his stream the other day talking about he could knock AJ out, AJ's chinny. And I just decided to not even write that or bite to it. But I do think it is, I mean, I don't want to say interesting because I think interesting would be a lie. I do think there's a part of me that wants to see how it goes. You know, I think there's a lot of different factors, potentially out of both their control, that go into this. I think, for starters, the AJ Fury rumours are not going away. And I don't really get the benefit of AJ carrying Jake Paul 8 rounds if then he's going to fight Tyson Fury. Because surely, I mean, I know people will say the fight would sell anyway, AJ Fury, but I think that would lessen its value if that did happen. And I'm not entirely sure whether that's a good idea or not. I don't know. I can't fathom for me what I think is going to happen. I mean, my gut instinct tells me that AJ is going to carry him 4 or 5 rounds to give Jake Paul that legitimacy he craves and to help him, you know, sort of go, oh, well, I lasted 5 rounds, Anthony Joshua, and then potentially stop him, you know, pour it on a bit and stop him under a flurry of punches. I don't think there's going to be anything concussive or unconscious about it. I think it's just going to be one of those ones. But I can't work out where it sort of goes from here. I think, you know, a lot of us in boxing fans want AJ to just do him in with 30 seconds. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, that's not. And I don't know whether you buy into these fixed theories. There's part of me that does, but it's almost a case of where do you go with it? What do you think? And if you think it's going to be a fix, then you're obviously going to say, well, it's going to go the distance, or AJ's going to carry him for a few rounds. If you don't think it's fixed, you're going to say he's going to do him in round 1 and anything else is wrong. I think there's a lot of different factors going into it. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. I think the undercard is very, very good in terms of women's boxing. I've got to say, although he gets a lot of criticism, Jake Paul, and Nikisa, his manager, they are promoting women's boxing in a way that I think Matchroom and Queensbury and others have massively took their eye off the ball. Now, whether that's Riyadh Season's involvement, I don't know. I don't want to get too critical or too political, but they are doing a lot for women's boxing. And obviously, Caroline Dubois recently added, we know she was with Boxer. I think Lauren Price might be the next one to go there because he's putting on the women's fights. Listen, I don't know how it goes. Will I watch? Potentially. I mean, last time I tried to watch Paul Tyson, my Netflix gave up. I don't know how it goes. I think it is what it is. You've got to take it at face value as a freak show. I'm a pure boxing fan. It's a freak show. I don't consider it a boxing fight. But do you know what? If you're into that sort of thing, then fair play. And people who say they are not going to watch it, they'll still watch it, and I'm not going to go and do that. Anyways, guys, let us know what you guys think. I've not really made a prediction because I don't think there is a prediction to be made. So carry him 4 or 5 rounds, then do him in a flurry of punches. Almost like Mayweather did with McGregor, where, you know, he let him get to round 10. I know Mayweather betted on him, but let him get to round 8, 9, 10, give it that legitimacy, and then, right, I'm going to take this guy out now, I'm done with him. I think that's going to be the same with AJ. I don't see what the benefit of getting him to a decision does, because I think in many boxing fans' eyes, that would lessen the Fury fight hugely, and would also give Tyson Fury a massive stick to beat him over the head with, which I don't think AJ or Hearn or anyone wants. Anyways, guys, let us know what you guys think. What is it? Freak show? Real fight? I don't know. As always, let us know what you guys think. Have a good one, and please like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.